Damn, 115 in here. So before we launch, I'll wait for more people to join. There'll be a lot more people joining. Right, I'll wait like 2 minutes and I want to explain everything to everyone and to new investors because I know there's a lot of new people here. And yeah, I just want to get some details cleared as well. So I'll give about a minute or two. Some people want to talk. I'll allow them to talk. Okay, it's 176 in here now. I think I'll give it 2 more minutes and I'll start explaining. Because there's a whole bloody heap of people joining in. Colt. Give it about 2 more minutes and I'll explain. So people want to talk, I'll mute them now. 2 more minutes and I'll start explaining. Because there's a whole bloody heap of people joining in. Colt. Give it about 2 more minutes and I'll explain. So people want to talk, I'll mute them now. One more minute and I'll do some explaining. $224 and it's almost time. Just writing up a final message in the chat. Okay, 256 people in the voice chat. I'll mute some people that want to talk and then I'll explain everything. So anyone wants to ask anything, just go ahead now. Allowed to speak. That might be a bit laggy for some of you guys because there's fucking 250 people in the voice chat and yeah, the chat is going crazy. No, it's muted. Meet a few more people. Right, we'll meet a decent amount of people now. That might be a bit laggy for some of you guys because there's fucking 250 people in voice chat and yeah, the chat is going crazy. Alright, Anyways, if anyone else asks questions, now go ahead. I've unmuted about, I think, 10-ish people. If not, then I'll start. So, MUU INU V2, you changed some things up. Why do we do a V2? Some people don't know, some people are new. If you were here, from, I don't know, earlier on. So I know some here people might have checked MUU INU V1 when it first launched. You might have sold, checked it, decided to leave it, and they're back here for V2. So what's changed? So I'll turn the thing a bit lower, so I'll mute some people there. There's an echo there. But yeah, so what's changed? So with V2, what we're doing different. First thing first, the reason we're doing a V2 isn't for a pump, isn't because for a hype. The reason we're doing a V2 is because the contract. The V1 contract, as some of you guys might have checked, has some dodgy stuff written in it, in the source code. There's some other things in there, such as a fake renounce, the actual sort of the way the tax works, the buy and sell are linked. There's a lot of things you can't do. Whitelisting doesn't work properly, and as you know, whitelisting for staking pools, you're going to need those. So we can't really do staking pools, can't really do exchanges. So we had to do a V2. It was obviously inevitable in the end. So first thing first, what's different about V2? V2, obviously, as you guys have known, we want to, just like Floki, like I said, I tell everyone, I take sort of what I put into this project, I learned from all other projects, just collective everything. So sort of like Floki, we want to be known as Floki and New, but so we want to be known as MUU INU, but our new name and brand will be MUU. So as you guys can see, our ticker is $MUU, better than $Menu, which was the old one. So people can easily find us, because obviously if you look at $Menu, there's a lot of other tokens with that ticker. The name is MUU as well, rather than MUU INU, to sort of separate us. The future things like the wallet, it's sort of more professional. Future things like our wallet and all the things to come. So what are we doing on this? So first thing first, I want to talk to a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you guys here will be trying to buy because you were, we'll hit 80H tonight. Oh, we're going to hit 80H and we're going to get 10 mil today. All these things that you guys might be buying for, and some holders I know are going to sell because there'll be a pump on the chart from V1. Of course, it's a free market. You're a holder of V1, this is exactly the same. It's just a migration. If you want to sell, go ahead, do what you like. So the reason, so first thing first is, the reason I say this project isn't for you if you're just here for a quick pump today to annoy 80H or something. The reason this project isn't for you is because this project is much longer than a day. I've already explained to everyone this project is a long-term project. Everything that's coming in is starting to come to fruition. At the beginning with MUU INU, when it hit the all-time high 3.8 mil on V1, we pumped, I think, to what? I think we pumped and we don't have many utilities and everything backing us. Now we have, if you guys don't know, I'll explain quickly, we have our MUU wallet. I'll get into details on what that does. Reflections from using a swap on there goes all to MUU INU. Just using a swap, you're buying back and redistributing MUU INU to yourself. One basic thing. There's other things such as, we're listing tokens on there, getting paid to do that, and using those fees to buy back the burn the chart, burning more of the supply. Anyways, let me get into a bit more of that. But yeah, so we have MUU wallet launching on the Google Play Store in, now we're adding the V2 contract to it in like a day or two. Once we submit it to the App Store, it will be late tonight. And then we also have, later on, we have a game, we have milk coat NFTs based off Hate Beasts. If you want to Google that, HAPE Beasts, you'll see why we based our collection off there, and those are very promising. If you want to see them in the chat, ask me and I'll send you guys photos of the leaks, also on the Twitter page. We have the launch pad in 2023, and then closer to now, we have our chain. At the beginning, I did not like the chain because I tried to find a way to make it benefit the BSC project. I've sorted that out, and I will make a very bullish announcement later today, which will talk about more about that, and obviously bullish announcement for the market cap and for the coin in general. I want this project to be sort of like an anomaly, a 1%. This project is probably part of the top 10%, as in there's a 90% chance you won't find another project like this in BSC. Of course, there's other projects like this that you've seen around that are long-term projects. But to be that 1%, we have to be unique, and that's what we're going to be trying to do. First thing first, of course, that means staking. I want to tell you this, guys, on BC. I want to have almost majority of the supply staked, and how I managed to be able to submit that is I'm actually going to put, so since even at launch price, the launch price now should be around 500k. I'm going to have about 5 figures worth, so around 50k USD worth of tokens in the staking pool, so irresistible. So you guys will be very inclined to stake to earn those big rewards. So yeah, that's that. Of course, we have the, like I said, utilities, everything coming in. More explanations in the chat. Just wanted to give you a basic thing of why, not today, but in the long term, we will run ATH and run past it, if not today. And yeah, reasons you guys should hold, of course, for the chain, for the wallet and everything. The long term is looking quite good for MUU INU's utilities and how they directly back MUU INU. But anyways, let's get into launch. So I will add the LP very soon, and we will go live. And then I will make the first announcement of what we're doing on MUU INU today for you guys to sort of start my idea of making us the 1% anomaly. So let me add this LP. If anyone has any questions, I'll just unmute some people now. I'm unmuting a lot of people now. Start to smooth down a bit. Hi, man. And we will go live, and then I will make the first announcement of what we're doing on MUU INU today. You guys to sort of start my idea of making us the 1% anomaly. So we're having all of this made. As we talk, audits being made as well. It should all be done by tomorrow. Tomorrow morning we'll have the white paper and new audit out. You guys to be able to check, of course, on the thing. So that'll be good. So you guys can go through all of that. Hi, man. Yeah. So we're having all of this made. As we talk, yeah. So it should all be done by tomorrow. So I'm very big on utilities as well. So so this is the reason we have so many now. I'll explain them one step by step to you now quickly. I say step by step. I'll make it the quickest, brief step by step. MUU wallet, of course, beneficial as in first thing first. You can think of it sort of. If any of you guys remember the Crochain hype, the reason the Crochain hype kicked into fruition was more of they overtook PancakeSwap. The leader sort of people think of that in dexes for a couple hours in volume. Of course, we can't do it in volume, but for a wallet to get out there, for us to get traction to our token through something else, getting traction to the Chrono chain sort of through that dex, getting traction through our wallet through like using our wallet to get into MUU INU. Of course, we want to get it on the App Store, promoted, sort of get it trending above maybe Save Me Wallet, some of these bigger wallets, maybe just a few hours or something. That's just something separate. But of course, getting our wallet trending maybe for a few hours or something, or just getting it ahead of popularity, even for an hour or so, above these wallets like SafeMoon wallet and thing, can really kick into a fruition. People really seeing that meme coins are making a difference with utility more than altcoin. But anyways, that's sort of what I plan to do the wallet on promotion side to get hype from that to our token. But what is the wallet? So to put it in basic perspective, this is the first token wallet where, of course, first thing first, ease of access. There's a built-in swap, so you guys can sort of, I don't know if you guys use Trust Wallet, but how they encourage you to buy Trust Wallet is there's a built-in swap and it auto says BNB to Trust TWT. Instead, we have auto swap where it has BNB to MUU INU. Now it's $1 MUU because, of course, we've changed the ticker and everything to better cater our awareness to other people. So there's a built-in swap, ease of access. New investors might not know how to use Web3 browser. They can buy straight from a swap. Shows in their wallet. Since it's MUU wallet, there's an auto button there which shows MUU, how your supply, how much you hold. And yeah, so that's the first thing about the wallet. Second thing is there's reflections. So every time you use the swap on the MUU wallet and make a transaction, it all buys back and burns the MUU INU, buys back and redistributes the MUU INU supply. So if you're using the swap on the MUU wallet, you're indirectly indirectly buying the supply and redistributing it to yourself. So reflections for using the wallet. Again, you just uphold MUU INU for that. So that's another thing. Third thing is, again, we'll be listing sort of, if you look at Trust Wallet, including our token, people pay up to thousands to have their logo showing up on there, not just a simple logo, to even have them show up on the swap. The amount of money they must pay Trust Wallet is amazing. So we will be doing things like that, getting them listed on the MUU wallet swap, getting them maybe whitelisted on the wallet, the logo showing up, maybe they're even showing up on the tab where all the charts show up, and we can charge the money. We'll charge for those maybe a couple thousands, and we'll be buying back and running supply of that. So those are just a few of the utilities. Of course, we're also multi-chain, which means that everyone can use a wallet on Ethereum and everything like that. Of course, there'll be updates coming into there. We'll update fixes. Of course, the APK went live a few weeks back, and of course, I had some decent bugs because it's the V1. We're updating those, of course, for the Google Play Store launch, and it will keep updating, including updates like NFT support. Like you said, the Milk NFTs. if any of you guys want to check those out, Hate Beasts, search up HAPE Beasts on Google. You guys will see how good they look, and you guys will see why we made the NFTs look like those, because to sell NFTs properly for a decent price, because we won't have these at 0.1, of course, these NFTs cost a lot of money to make, and of course they look very well, and we'll be using the fees from these NFTs for sort of things like listings and everything like that. Of course, we'll be using them for marketing, and yeah, what we're using these for is if you guys look at these NFTs, of course, it's more than just buying an NFT for the fact it's for this token, or the fact you think it'll fly. It's buying these NFTs because you want to have it as a profile picture. You want to have these as a flex. You like what you have, rather than you're buying it because of a certain reason, because it's part of this project. And, it's cool to have it because this is the project. No, it's because you like it, looking at it. You want it for yourself. That's another reason. Milkcoin NFTs, they'll be out about 3 weeks. We're looking at second week September, so that's about just over 2 weeks from now. The game, actually made by the same person that made the Poocoin game. We're having them make our game, which is very good. Of course, we have things like the Launchpad. Obviously, if you don't know what a Launchpad does, people pay us fees to launch on there. We use it to buy back and burn the supply, or for marketing, either one or both. And then we also take maybe a small supply of people's tokens, and we take those tokens and we could sell some of the profits on there for to buy back and burn the supply of more marketing. So that's more things there. We have our chain. I don't even know to explain to you guys how a chain works, but I'm not giving an ETA on this chain. We always had a chain out. I decided to sort of cancel it because I couldn't find a way to make it benefit MUU INU. But from bullish announcements tonight, which will wreck a lot of people, basically I'll explain to you what's coming for the chain. I'm not going to give an ETA. I tell you guys when the chain is fully finished. Yeah, we're having a whole blockchain. Yeah, we're having a whole blockchain. It's all good. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you an ETA for the time of the chain, because of course, when everything's already done and dusted, I will then announce the chain is going live. It's rather that than say it's going live in 2 weeks, and 2 weeks is all rushed. So we're currently building the DEX on there. I'll explain to you. I'll give you guys. I might as well drop it now. The name of the DEX on the MUU chain will be Barnswap. You use Barnswap to buy these tokens, have liquidity, whatever. Of course, we have a bridge and everything going like that. We're hitting up Dex screen as we speak to see if we can get MUU chain integrated on there. If we can't, we'll build an alternative sort of a charting tool, which wouldn't take too long. We can do that a bit later on. Or there's third-party sites which we'd be more than happy to have our chart show there. So we can always do that. There's always a workaround. So that's with the chain. No ETA on when I drop the chain, but know that at the moment as we speak, the chain is being worked on, brought back to life, and the barn and the DEX is being worked on, and another surprise which announced tonight is being worked on for all of us. Those are the sort of key utilities on MUU, and those will not just benefit the token as in, we have these. It will literally benefit the token to the market cap. They will have direct correlation to the market cap. Because like I said, people paying us fees to buy back supply, swapping on the MUU swap on the MUU wallet, using the MUU wallet swap, of course, burns MUU INU, redistributes MUU INU indirectly, but buys it back. Of course, there's a lot of things like our swap, MUU swap. We list tokens on there. We get fees. We buy back and burn the supply of that. I've done about 2-3 so far. Every time I do it, I put it in a chat. People see the TXN. People are happy. End of. And yeah, so one thing I wanted to address. Some of you might check after when we launch, there'll be about 10%, maybe around 10-ish% of the supply unlocked. Nothing big of a deal. It's in a separate wallet. It's basically just for. So like I said, the staking pool is going to have about at the beginning of launch. Going to have about 30k. So around 500k cap. The staking pool rewards will be worth 30,000 USD. So worth of tokens. So my aim is to get at least 70%, 80% of people here staking, because if you do that, you're set to moon, because that means only 20% of people can sell in a certain time period that everyone else's supply is locked, which is very, very, very good for the project. And then the rest is for exchanges. Of course, as you guys know, some people here holding on Bitmart, holding on certain exchanges. They're all migrating. But of course, they don't migrate on the same day. It might take them a week later. They sort that out. That's their issue. But they will ask me to send them a decent amount of supply for you guys. So that's what that's for. So don't be alarmed by that. And if you are alarmed by that, just ask me and I'll just reiterate it to you. Which is very, very, very good for the project.
and then the rest is for exchanges. Of course, as you guys know, some people here holding
Yeah,
on holding on to exchanges.
yeah,
They're all migrating.
yeah.
But of course, they don't migrate on the same day. It might take them a week later. They sort that out. That's their issue. But they will ask me to send them a decent amount of supply for you guys. So that's what that's for. So don't be alarmed by that. And if you are alarmed by that, just ask me and I will just reiterate it to you.
I mean, first thing first, there's obviously the blockchain you could say is obviously the first blockchain with the first meme coin. I say meme coin, it's bizarre for a coin like MUU to have a blockchain sort of defying people from that. It's also the wallet with the first wallet where you literally get reflections for using it indirectly. Anyone who uses the wallet is indirectly giving people reflections who hold MUU. They don't even understand, they don't even know. So that first thing first, there's obviously. So for using the MUU swap, so
obviously the first blockchain with the first meme.
oh yeah, of course you have to hold MUU to get reflections, but when people use the wallet, some of the taxes go to buying back and redistributing MUU to holders. So reflections, in other words.
Indirectly giving people reflections who hold MUU. They don't even understand.
That's what. Yeah.
So that. So for using the MUU swap,
yeah, indirectly. Yeah, everyone will.
You have to hold MUU. You have to hold MUU to get reflections, but when people.
Oh no, so it'd be on the swap on the wallet, but it wouldn't have to be MUU on there. It would just have to be using that swap, of course, because the swap is where you buy and sell tokens, including MUU. Yeah, that will be out tomorrow.
No, so it'd be on the.
I mean, so this is a new method I'm trying to do. If any of you guys know me on MUU or just any investors who have been here since, through the whole of V1. Anyway, this is a migration, not a sort of a relaunch, just relaunch for height. This is a migration because we need to do a migration. But yeah, so a lot of people saw that I was always doing content everything. We've targeted every area. We've done YouTube, we've done Instagram, we've done Facebook, we've done Twitter severely. We severely basically marketed on every single social media platform there is. So only continue to do those, and then we've moved to do partnerships after we took over all the bloody social media places. We did sort of partnerships. We've got so many partnerships. We've got partnerships with Traveler, partnerships with all these callers in there. We're branching partnerships with people on Twitter, which would have like live as well. We're only going to do more partnerships. Sort of work more on the utility side of things and to market utility when it's out there. So, for example, wallet on the App Store. Then we can do sort of things like YouTube because, of course, as you guys know, you're a human. If you would rather watch a YouTube video on someone testing out MUU wallet and a token rather, or you'd more than likely buy if there was a wallet being shown for the token rather than just seeing the token or it's a meme coin. So you've got to be careful when you push these things through. We have AMAs and things coming up with a lot of people. Like I said, all the marketing, people tend to not understand that some people don't realize the places we can't exactly do the same places we've done because the marketing that we've already done, we could hit the same place 10 times already. Some of these marketing like aspects like YouTube, you've hit YouTube 3 times already, done that. Twitter, everything like that. We'll only continue to do those more. But when we do those, we'll do those with a difference, showing the wallet off, showing the chain off, promoting the chain. So all these extra things basically that we'll do with the marketing. So I'll be moving more to partnerships and sort of getting the word out there of these utilities that back us, because at the end of the day, the marketing that we're promoting these, of course, just like you're promoting the token. So that's how we'll do it. Just like how we've been doing it so far. We've been using all these marketing aspects. When I got YouTube, we went to 1 mil in like 2 hours, or exchange listings. More exchange listings we'll be doing. I'm obviously not going to mention what they are or when they are, because people tend to buy the rumor, sell the news, but you guys will probably get wrecked by these exchange listings. And yeah, sort of, we'll be rolling them out just like we did our previous one. We went to 2 mil in about 2 days. It's very good stuff there. So yeah, so when it comes to marketing, we've got everything covered, and there'll only be more announcements.
More exchange listings we'll be doing. I'm obviously not going to mention what they are or when they are, because people tend to buy the rumor, sell the news, but you guys will probably get wrecked by these.
Yeah, so
yeah, sort of, we'll be rolling them out just like we did. So launch is now. I was just answering some people's questions before, of course. I thought, let me explain to everyone why the supply is open, why this, some people here probably waiting to sell MUU or want to actually, some people probably join a VC because they want to know why they should buy MUU or what's changed since they last had a look in V1. So I thought I'd explain to new investors who, haven't really been here or, might have sold their V1 early or, you get the gist, just people that are coming in again. So launch is now. I was just answering some people's questions before, of course. It's all good. Why the supply is open? Why this? Some people here probably waiting. All good, man. Yeah. So we'll launch in about 4 minutes at 30 past. And if one more person wants to ask something, I can quickly answer their question. I'll meet one more person, and then I'm gonna start in the LP and getting things sorted as we go. Launch in 4 minutes.
Hey, Obito. Thanks for everything, man. One quick question. Will our MUU tokens need to be in the MUU wallet in order to earn reflections, or can it still be in MetaMask?
So it can be in any wallet. Like I said, MUU wallet, you don't need to transfer your tokens there. You can import your wallet. So you can use the same wallet in MUU wallet like you have on your MetaMask, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Ah, okay. Okay, very cool. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it. One quick question.
Oh, good, man. Okay, I think we have 3 more minutes. I think I can ask one more person thing while I mute, and then we'll launch. So I'm muted someone. If they want to ask me a question, you can go right ahead. So it can be in any wallet. Like I said.
Thank you for meeting. I want to ask, of recent, we've been hearing about hacks on tokens here and there. What's the security like for MUU? For MUU?
For the security, I mean, on the wallet's got a lot of there's a lot of things to prevent certain things happening, like hacks and all that. There's a lot of disclaimers there as well to prevent people from doing certain things. More user safety on there. The chain has like a full devoted team that will be running it. Of course, I'll be paying them to prevent anything, any exploits or anything happening on a chain. So that's very good there. And of course, MUU itself, I guess security is more on the token. When you talk about security, it's more of how investors' money is safe. First thing first, the look. So people say, why didn't you look at the 10 years of the get-go? I say to people, I'm not looking at 10 years on the get-go because you never know. PancakeSwap might do a V3, and we might need to migrate to the V3 of PancakeSwap, or let's say, God forbid, you might need to do another contract or something. You never know. Things can always occur in BSD space. So if you're looking at LP as you go, you can always cater for those type of things. Okay, when we can migrate if we need to. We don't have to wait 10 years to get the LP back. Things like that. So it's just sort of catering for people. So that's security for that, for LP lock and everything, and then investors' money being safe and what's going on. Of course, there's, like I said, we have the chain, the wallet, everybody's getting utilities to everyone. The marketing aspect, I've just explained that as well. And then, of course, it's just hard work and partnerships, which you guys will be seeing me announce on tonight. So I will do those, and yeah, we're basically ready for launch.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, all good, man.
Obito, it's Thomas. Can you check your DMs regarding MUU, please?
Yeah, we'll do. Just give me a minute. So it's about 1 minute to launch. I'll let everyone get ready. So yeah.
Hi. So sorry to be very quick.
Okay.
I had my MUU INUs on. Yeah, I had my MUU INUs on trust, and I just joined your VC. So how did that work? Like, I'm so sorry for this question. I know it's a bit stupid question about. So like, it was on Trust Wallet, and I sent it back onto the wallet it was shared by you guys. And so how do we get it back? Is it like it will come back automatically, or
what time did you send me this?
It was like 3 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, like when the migration started on the same.
We sent it in a migration time. Yeah, if you just check if you go to obviously the MUU chat, you go to pins, you'll see that there's a contract for the new MUU coin. If you put it in your trust wallet, you'll see that you received your tokens. A lot of people have messaged in the chat beforehand, receive. So we've got not one person told me they didn't get it. So very, very good.
Thanks for that.
All good, man. So I will add the LP now, and everyone be ready for launch. obviously the new chat. You go to pins, you'll see that there's a contract for the new MUU coin. Okay, the LP is being added. People have been in the chat beforehand, receive. So we've got not one person told me they didn't get it. So very good.
Thanks for that.
All good, man. So I will add. All right. Everyone be ready for launch. If you guys give it a minute, it will show that it's added. And I think I just need to enable something. You guys be able to trade.
Hello?
Hello? Hi.
Yeah. Hello, bro.
Hi, man. What's up?
Please, I want to know, like,
I think I just need to
when,
enable something.
when are we expecting to start getting
launch?
back out? Hello?
Hello? Hi.
Yeah.
You asked me something.
Hello? Yeah, I said,
Hello?
like those tokens, we that have old tokens
Hi, man.
from MUU INU and we now transfer to the new contract. When are we expecting it to for you guys to return it back to us? When are we expecting it?
So I've already sent everyone their V2 tokens. Who you would have had to follow the steps which I instructed. Everyone.
Sorry. You talk slowly. I can't hear you very loudly. I can't hear you loudly.
All good, bro. So what I said is everyone would have their V. I've already sent everyone their V2 tokens. So everyone should have their V2 tokens now. And I'm about to enable trading. So any minute we should go live now. Which I instructed. What'd you say?
You said we're gonna have it now.
Yeah. I don't know if you followed the instructions for V1, but the instructions were you have to send your V2 tokens to me. It was a set wallet. This was out a week's notice, and then once you've done that, you would then launch.
What I'm
so
saying,
yeah,
I sent my 3
you sent
days
your tokens?
ago.
Oh yeah,
I
so that's
sent
fine
my
then. So
tokens.
if you go in the
Hello?
MUU chat, hi, yeah. So if you go in the chat for MUU INU, you will be able to basically just search up, just look for the contract, the new MUU INU contract. You'll be able to see it. It's pinned. Add it in your trust wallet, and you'll see your tokens.
Yeah, I already added it. So maybe because of it have not been launched. Okay, now what is the slippage? I mean the slippage to buy new one now, like this one we are launching now. If I wanna buy now, what is the slippage?
You will be able to basically just search up. Oh, what's the slippage? Oh, I mean it'll be very high at launch. The tax is 6%. I don't believe in putting it higher at the beginning because people tend to set tax, higher at the start, but that only would just cause a dump when you lower it. So tax is the same as before. It was 6%. 6% buy and sell. So use about 8% slippage. But since at the beginning you're probably going to see a massive influx in volume, I'd say make it higher, just in case. So maybe put it at I'd say 20. Yeah, I'd say put 20 or something, because you never know. So tax is the same as before. It was 6%.
Hello? You said 20?
Hello?
You said
Yeah. I mean, you can always use more. It's really your choice. It's really your choice. Just in case. So maybe put it at I'd say 20.
Okay. But once it is launched, as long as I have added the new CA, I will see my old token there.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So guys,
that is all.
I'm adding LP now, and I'm going to enable trading, and you guys are able to trade. So that's probably what you can hear in the background. You hear the pancakes just coming from my computer. So yeah, just wait on that. Probably be about 5 minutes. Less than that, really. And then I will unmute the chat, and anyone can talk, ask me questions. Feel free, and I'll make a big announcement as well. So guys, I'm adding LP now, and I'm going to enable trading, and you guys are able to trade. So that's probably what you can hear in the background. You hear the pancakes just coming from my computer. So yeah, just wait on that. Probably be about 5 minutes. Less than that, really. will unmute the chat and anyone can talk, ask me questions. Feel free, and I'll make a big announcement as well. So guys, I'm adding LP now. Now I'm going to enable traders. I'm going to do a trade. So that's really what you can hear in the background. Yeah, the pancakes are all just knocking out. To be fair. So yeah, just wait on that. It'll be about 5 minutes. Less than that, really. And then I will unmute the chat and anyone can talk, ask me questions. Feel free, and I will make a big announcement as well. I think about 3 more minutes left. Just adding the LP now. I think about 3 more minutes left. Just adding the LP now. About 3 more minutes left. Just adding the LP now. Okay, LP is added. Now I just got enable trading. If you guys want to check now, it should be added. Yep. Okay, now it's enable trading. Okay, LP LP is added. Now I just got enable trading.
All right. Should be live now.
Should be added. Yep. Okay, now I just enable trading.
There we go. And I will unmute the chat, and you guys can talk freely. Ask me any questions you like. Don't, yeah. Ask me any questions you like. Chat is unmuted. I'm just gonna put everything on there. Send polls. Yeah, you guys can send polls. And yeah, ask what you like. I think the buy will be a bit glitchy because, of course, the influx and how many fucking buys came in. I will also make a big announcement after. That's what I do. So you guys will see a big partnership announcement as well. First, we'll start with chat is unmuted. I'm just gonna put everything on there. Send polls. Yeah, you guys can send polls. And yeah, ask what you like. I think the buy will be a bit glitchy. Let me pin. Of course, the influx and how many fucking buys came in. I will also make a big announcement after. That's what I do. So you guys will see a big partnership announcement. First, we'll start with so we've already broken 1 million market cap. The reason it shows like this on the buy bot is because obviously, of course, it's a bit laggy, but it will refresh in about a couple minutes. So we've already broken 1 million market cap. The reason it shows like this on the buy bot is because all right. Well, here's the first pin. But it will refresh in about a couple. We'll do it in 50 minutes. Actually, give it. We'll do it in say 80. You guys can vote for that one while the buy bot. I'll just fix it just because it's lagging a bit. Alright, well here's the first pin. We'll do it in 50 minutes. We'll do it in say 80. You guys can vote for that one while the buy bot. I'll just fix it. By the way, I think voice chat's unmuted, so if any of you guys want to ask questions, just go ahead. You guys can ask me any questions on everything. And then, of course, the announcement now will explain a lot as well. The partnership announcement. Let me just sort this out. By the way, I think voice chat's unmuted, so if any of you guys want to ask questions, just go ahead. You guys can ask me any questions on everything. And then, of course, the announcement now will explain a lot as well. The partnership announcement. Let me just sort this out.
I have a question. I just came back from holiday, and I
All
hold
good, bro.
two small wallets of V1 tokens still, and I haven't sent them to you.
So the deadline did end, but I did. So I had this dynamic community where people might not check. What do we do for them? We came to overall vote of if a small amount of the overall holders sent in their supply, I would of course extend the deadline. 80% plus of the holders sent their supply, and so of course I didn't extend the deadline. So I mean, if you DM me, I can talk to you in a second. Yeah, just, sorry, I've got a bit of a cough. Just drop me a DM. I can talk to you now.
Yeah, I already sent you a DM. So if you check it and reply, you can chat over there.
Will do.
Thanks.
Alright. For everyone else, after the Bible, you know, the buy's obviously flowing in at the moment. Volume is going crazy. After that, I will then obviously the partnership will be announced in an hour. I'll then get some other things like a bigger spy running.
Yeah, I already sent you a DM.
Of course, then I have to talk to CMC, move those steps, get them to update our CA and everything like that, and so on, and then we'll move on from there. So I'll just do that now. Let's fix the Bible.
The buy's obviously flown in at the moment. Volume is going crazy after that. Obviously the partnership will be announced in an hour. I'll then get some other things like a bigger spy running. Of course, then I have to talk to CMC.
Alright, seems everything is set. Just okay. The Bible will start to sort of catch all the buys that are actually coming in a second.
So I'll just do that now.
I'll just go on Twitter now and pin that we are live. Alright, seems everything is set. Just okay. The Bible will start to sort of catch all the buys that are actually coming in a second. I'll just go on Twitter now and pin that we are live. So if everyone wonders, our LP is actually very tanked. We have about 100k in LP. So I actually made it so the LP is stronger than it was originally. So originally, as you guys know, when we hit like 3.8 million, our LP was around 100k. Now when we hit 900k, our LP is around 100k, as you guys can see. On V1, it wasn't even as like the ratio wasn't as strong as that, so I made it stronger for V2. So off the bat, we already have some very strong LP for just day one, and of course it builds up as you go. So very very good on that one. But yeah, the LP is very very strong on our coin. We're at 898k at the moment, and we have 96k in the LP, which is pretty good for a day one on a sort of fair launch. Not really fair launch, migration. So that's very smooth there. Because normally other tokens end up being maybe 20, 30k. And oh yeah, I will lock the LP now on the locker, so you guys have nothing to fear. But yeah, the LP is very very strong on our coin. We're at 898k at the moment, and we have 96k in the LP, which is pretty good for a day one on a sort of not really fair launch migration. So that's very smooth. Normally other tokens end up being maybe 20, 30k. And oh yeah, I will lock the LP now. I'm just gonna look the max amount now. So you guys have nothing to fear. With the LP tokens. I'm just gonna look the max amount now. With the LP tokens. So if you're wondering, I'm looking at the LP now. I'm just sending the tokens, the LP tokens to the appropriate wallet. So that will just take me a moment to do. Bear with me as I do that. So if you're wondering, I'm looking at the LP now. I'm just sending the tokens, the LP tokens to the appropriate wallet. Okay, the LP tokens should be here. I'll migrate onto this.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So I want to ask, like, how does it work with the reflections? Like, do we get them every 1 hour, every half hour? Like,
what do you mean? Oh no. So how reflections work. So like I explained earlier. So the reflections, you get reflections by using the MUU wallet when it goes live. But don't know what you mean.
Okay. I thought it's already now, like also before.
Oh no. So I feel like having reflections in a token removes like the uniqueness of it. If it's just a fresh TA with certain things that happen to it, so like utilities and everything like that, I think it's a lot better. But yeah, so like I said, I just think it's personally a lot better.
All
But
right,
yeah, so you will get it from using the wallet and everything like that. So of course that's as we go through progression. So people selling now, most people, maybe the V1 holders, some are some holders in general. It's just normal. And then we can obviously continue with, like I said, the things we have planned. What is coming and the announcement in an hour. I already explained earlier all utilities.
What was the highest market cap this project ever had?
It took about a week. So I think it was after a space of a month. I think the first week we went to 18k low, and then I pushed up from the 18k bottom, and in about a week and a half we went to 3.9 mil.
All right.
Yeah, it's just really patient, to be honest. So yeah, so VU1, for anyone didn't know, day one we went to 270k, tanked all the way down to 18k, where everyone just went, and the people that stayed, of course, we went to 3.9 million.
Yeah.
A week, 2 weeks later. So yeah, it's just patience. But yeah, very very good stuff. So I'm just locking the LP now. For anyone who wonders, I'm just sorting that out, and then once I've locked the LP, yeah. I mean, that's what probably. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Sorry, Obito, man. What's up, man?
What's up, bro? You good?
Hey, man. I have one question, bro. What happens with the list of Hotbit, man, with this new version? They will upgrade it.
So Hotbit will take a bit longer because, of course, their services are off at the moment in general. But when Hotbit services do go live again, we'll have it done very quickly. It should be around the same. It should be around the same that MUU will be at that time.
What's up, man? Okay, thank you, man, Obito. You are killing it, man, nigga. You are always doing great, man.
All good, bro. Yeah, just bear with you guys. Sorry for taking this long to lock the LP, but everyone knows how we roll. So just won't take long. I'm just sorting something out.
Hey, bro, can I ask a question?
Yeah. What's up, man?
Hey, just you talked about opening up another staking pool. Is that happening in the short term or down?
Wait an hour for the partnership, and you guys will see everything that I'm going to announce in this partnership. This is just day one, so well, day one of P2.
Yeah, all good, man.
I want to wreck people, so I've gone with a new style. I just don't tell anyone anything, and they'll see when it comes. So no one buys the rumor. They only buy when it's too late, and they cry. They didn't get any time. So that's obviously the best move. Of course, buying a rumor is always better, as in it brings a quicker pump. Everyone knows that. But the reality is, it brings a quicker pump, but also a quicker dump. A stable pump and a stable dump is so much better in the long term. So that's what every other token does. And yeah. If we want to hit those levels with stable holders, that's what we got to do. So that's what we all do.
Okay, cool, man. I'll wait for it.
All good, bro. Thank you. Okay. Here it is. That's what every other token does. Count 16. If we want to hit those levels with stable holders, that's what we got to do. That's what we all do.
Okay, cool, man. I'll wait for it.
All good, bro. Thank you. Okay, done it. Move. Look. LP's gonna be locked in a second, guys, and then you guys can have a look at the lock. Yeah. At first, I'll do it for 6 months. The reason is, look as we go. MUU's gonna be around for as long as can be. Yeah, it will not go anywhere. Even if we go to the bottom, it will just not go anywhere. I'll always be pushing it. So yeah, the reason I do 6 months is, like I said earlier, look as we go. In case PancakeSwap does a V3, we can migrate. In case something happens, we can migrate. We can basically be flexible if we have like a quick turn, rather than have to wait 10 years and be 10 years late to PancakeSwap V3 or if anything like that does happen. Because obviously, as you know, upgrades are always happening in the crypto space. It will not go anywhere, even if we go. So do that now. It will just not go anywhere. I'll always be pushing it. So yeah, the reason I do 6 months is, like I said earlier, look.
Hello, hi Obito.
Hi, bro.
Hi, how are you, man?
What's up? I'm good, thank you. Very good.
I just wanna know now. We are not able to see the logo on Trust Wallet. Is that normal, or will it take time?
So of course it would take time. The reason it would take time is because we need to add, we need to get released on CMC, which wouldn't take that long.
Okay, cool.
CG of course, and then they'll add it after. It take
So
like a day
basically, it's a
from there.
new token. Like everything is just old. Is basically a new token. Whenever you launch a new, it's
I
basically
mean, it's
sort of
more
like
just migrate on the market. It's not like a new
okay,
listing, coin market cap. It's more they just migrating it.
okay, and it
So
happens because. Are you planning to list any time on news listings too?
yeah, of course, like I said, we've got to keep it secret. You know, I can't be telling people what it'll be, but of
Makes
course we're
sense.
gonna list it on the exchanges. That's obviously one of the main reasons we have to do a V2, because
Okay.
with the V1,
Mm-hmm.
um, basically you couldn't whitelist properly, and of course exchanges need certain contracts whitelisted.
Okay, and so whatever the developments you're gonna bring, you won't release any news. You're gonna
Oh,
come
well,
straight
I
with it.
always release updates and news and everything on some things, but the main key things where I feel people buy the rumor on more than buy when it
Yeah,
drops, I will obviously keep secret because, as you probably know, I was able to reverse up to 2 mil in like 2 days, maybe a month ago when on V1, but people did decide to buy the news as well. So I
exactly.
prefer to go with this new method.
All good. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Okay, so also guys, the lock is done.
Sorry?
I'm just oh no, I was just talking to the whole community.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah. So yeah, just to everyone, the lock is actually done. I'm gonna send a link in a second. Um, so their initial lock 6 months, extended as we go. Like I said, um, I'll talk if PancakeSwap don't do another update, I'll just do it for longer. But of course, MUU INU will always be locked. There will never be a time where they'll be never locked. So yeah, user safety there. Um, and I will just have a look now, so I can send you guys the link. And if you guys check, you guys will be able to see it's also locked. And then we can start going up from there. Can't wait to drop some this news to you. I've been waiting all week to you know, get back onto the role of the dev of MUU INU. So I'm very excited to drop a lot of things, especially now that I can do a lot of these things with our new contract. And if you guys check, you guys will be able to see it's also locked. And then we can start going up.
Hi, Abito. Sorry, can you please do me a favor?
What's the favor?
Hello.
Get back onto the role.
Hello.
Hi. Especially now that I can
Good evening, sir.
a lot of these things. Good evening, man.
Please, I want to ask a question, sir.
Yeah, shoot.
Please, is MUU INU a blockchain project?
MUU INU's
Okay.
is launched. It's on the BSC blockchain. But one of our utilities will be our own
Okay.
blockchain as well. Of course, I won't announce an ETA for that, but it is coming, and we're working on it as we speak. It was always it always was going to have a MUU chain made for it, its own chain. Of course, it would have taken longer to make. Well, obviously, we have to launch. Yeah, so it'll be very good.
Okay.
Basically, you guys.
All right. Okay, is that still in the roadmap, please?
Yeah. So of course, all of that will be dropping a bit. Just there. We'll be updating everything basically now. So we'll be updating the website with the V2. We'll be updating the website with everything. You guys will have to check that. Of course, the audit, white paper, all of those will also be dropping in less than 24 hours. I've already paid for them. They're coming. So that's very good. Yeah, as well.
Thanks very much.
All good, bro. All good. I will just get you guys the lock now. We'll be updating everything basically now. So we'll be updating the website with the V2. We'll be updating the website with everything. You guys have to check that. Of course, the audit, white paper, all of those will also be dropping in less than 24 hours. I've already paid for them. They're coming. So that's very good. Yeah, as well.
Thanks very much.
All good, bro. All good. I will just get you guys the lock now. Alright, the LPs, look, guys. As I said before, I'll put it now. OP is now locked. Make this. Alright, the LPs, look, guys. As I said before,